Hello, I think we should be live now. As you can see, we are not quite ready yet to begin for today, but today we are going to be doing preseason round 2 for Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League season number 5. Alright, our schedule for tonight is going to be Detroit at Bastion. That's going to be the first game of the night, so let's head straight to Hallow, Bastion. The rest of our schedule is going to be Toronto at JG Wentworth, Carbon Show's team at Ottawa. We're going to see Mid-Class Nation at the Fantasy Feed Enthusiast. We'll see the Novas at the Critical Crashers, Buffalo at the 456 Squadron, Miami at the Grand Army of the Republic, Time Zone Squad at the Cinnabon Splitters, Your Worst Nightmare versus the Chaos Corp. We are going to see, after Your Worst Nightmare Chaos Corp, that's going to be, what game is that going to be? It's going to be the Ditto Burritos at Green Bay, Amiibo Engage versus the Natsuki Lovers, and that's actually the final game of the night, Amiibo Engage versus the Natsuki Lovers. 11 more games. Oh, I just realized I forgot to actually... This might mess up my audio source. We'll see. Oh dear. Okay. Let me go into my monitor settings real quick. This is probably gonna mess up my audio. We'll see. Show only on the left monitor. That's gonna mess things up. Let's see. Yeah, that's definitely gonna mess up my source. We'll see. Alright. Can y'all still see anything? My audio's a bit messed up, so let me come fix that real quick. I'll do the live thing as soon as we get actually ready. I still need to load the rosters. We have I've got Boston's hosting somebody. I don't know when Boston because it's like Bastion. Let me see. Small speaker. Alright, let's see. Is the audio broken? Let's see. Home button, right, left, home button again. Actually, let me do one other thing real quick since we're still in the home screen. Oh, wait, that's not the home screen. But that is going to be a home screen. Since I am in the home screen real quick, just to make sure everything is working. Tech issues. You gotta love them. You love to see it. Let me take a screenshot real quick and go back home. Alright, looks like audio is working. I just double checked my stream. Let me get my phone over here to the side real quick just so I can make sure that stream stuff is going on. Let's make sure there's a brain rot versus no brain rot, because usually... So this screen right here, this is a screen I definitely want to add whenever we're doing the broadcasts, all of that. Like, for this screen specifically, while loading the rosters. I think during the regular season, I think we'll put graphics like standings, who's leading the MVP race, who's what, all that. That's probably what I want to do. We'll do the live ping as soon as I load all the rosters. Still need to load everybody real quick, but let's see. Preseason round 2. Detroit versus Boston is the first game of the night, so let's load Detroit's roster real quick. Detroit did not make any changes since... It's been more than a week since we did preseason round 1, by the way. I apologize for that, just got busy IRL. We'll see. MLL, Me Sword Fighter, Hero Brian. Where is Hero Brian? Slot number 1. Yeah, let me get a little comfortable real quick. Slot 2. In slot 2, we are going to see... Oh, 1AM's Pyramithra. So let's bring in Blood Flame real quick. I should know what the rosters are. This is literally the 5th season. Some of these teams, we don't have that many free agent moves that happen. Sure, there's teams that forward all that. Usually drafts and teams forwarding, that's usually where all the player movement happens. But for the most part, it's kind of like baseball. Like, you're stuck with your team for like 6 years. And then you go to arbitration court. Alright, there's Failnaught. That's actually one of the big player movements of that offseason. Failnaught, because the Dynamic Divorce did fold in the offseason for reasons we won't go into right now. J9K's King Deed coming at you. I've been with the team all 4 seasons. This is going to be his 5th season in the league. Let's bring him in real quick as this wire by my foot keeps annoying me. Alright, after coming at you, the last amiibo for this team is going to be Dupe Fizzle's Olimar Dandori. Also been with this team all 4 seasons. Dandori has not exactly had the best last 2 seasons, but we'll see what happens next. But that's going to be Detroit's roster for tonight. Their general manager is Lucielle. Lucielle also makes sure what the roster order is. Let's bring in the Boston Brawlers, who arguably have had one of the strongest off seasons in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Planetar's Olimar Agent P, elevated to the leadoff slot for this game once again. So let's find him. Where's he gonna be? PL Planetar Olimar Agent P. Here we are. Alright, once again, the Swarm is no longer in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. They're roster forwarded, which means they were able to get Boston. They were able to get Vin Diesel. So let's bring Vin Diesel in real quick. My microphone's connected, right? Y'all can hear me? Slot 3 is going to be J9K's King Deity Sniffberg. So we're going to see King Deity versus King Deity amiibo. So where is Sniffberg? Where is he? Where is he? J9K. There we go, Sniffberg. There's like so many amiibo in the league now. I actually have to like scroll to actually go through the list of amiibo in order to like bring them in. Like, we're definitely, this offseason, we're definitely going to do a purge of inactive free agent amiibo, all that. I'll reach out to everybody, see if they want to keep like a bunch of their bench players. Remind me, I got that big giant screen in the middle I gotta remove real quick. Oh yeah, one last thing. I know I mentioned on Discord that I bought a Steam Deck, but I decided to take it back because I changed my mind. I don't think we need a mini Stream Deck quite yet for what we're doing. I just still use my my keyboard, my mouse, all that, and I was thinking like, I'm really gonna be reaching out with my left hand. Probably, where would I put it? I probably had to put it here. I had to like reach all the way over here, like where my mic is. Now my mic is all loud. We'll see, but let's remove the brain rot. Welcome to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We are going to ping everybody just real quick so everybody can join. So let me get in here real quick. As mentioned, tonight's schedule, we're going to get started with Detroit versus Boston. We'll have Toronto at JG Wentworth. That's going to be the next game. We're only going to do 2 intermissions without anything like that. So let's see. So let me go over here. Live now. Preseason round 2 of season 5. And ping. As people are joining with the live ping and all that, this is why I need to add like a loading screen in the beginning. But with everything said and done, we will see Detroit versus Boston, Toronto versus JG Wentworth, Carbon Show's team versus Ottawa, Mid-Class Nation versus Feet. That'll probably be when the first intermission happens. Then we'll do Novas versus Critical Crashers, Buffalo at the 456 Squadron, Miami at Grand Army Republic, then Time Zone Squad at Cinnabon Splitters. Another small little break. Then after that second small break, we'll have Your Worst Nightmare at the Chaos Corp, the Diddle Burritos at Green Bay, and finally to close out the night, Amiibo Engage versus the Natsuki Lovers. Before we get started, let's introduce our rosters for these games. For Detroit, it's going to be Herobrine, Bloodflame, Failnut coming at you, and Dandori. On the other side, for Boston, it's going to be Agent P, Vin Diesel, Sniffberg, House MD, and Yummers. Let's get started with round 2 of the Season 5 preseason. And your leadoff is going to be a Mii Sword Fighter and Herobrine versus Agent P, the Olimar. So we'll see how this happens. Herobrine has not had that many opportunities as a leadoff, so Detroit experimenting with him as a leadoff. Bit of an interesting decision, especially with Dekubaba having a solid season last year. Dekubaba will not be playing today. So alright, so first damage is going to be done by the Olimar. It's going to be already 37%. It's going to be 37 to 27 as Herobrine racking up damage back. We are on Hallow Bastion, the home stage of the Boston Brawlers. This is their second season in the league as 6-7. Herobrine comes back onto the stage. We're going to see a spot dodge. 6-7 to 52. Still at 67%. It's going to be 6-7 to 6-5 as we're going to see down air making this 83 to 65. It's going to be 85, 88, 90, 106 and the Pikmin is doing some chip damage on the Herobrine, and that's going to be a KO right there as Agent P gets the leadoff win. Here comes Bloodflame for Detroit. This is Bloodflame's second season with Detroit. She spent a rookie year with Team Instinct, but they folded after Season 3 concluded. It's going to be 9 to 81 right now as we see the side B getting shielded right there. That side B is going to miss, leaving Bloodflame vulnerable, and that's going to be a forward smash into a back air from Agent P. Bloodflame already at 59%, as we're going to see forward air, forward smash going to miss, but it's going to be off smash from the purple Pikmin. Bloodflame is going to switch to the mid threat at 98%, back to the pirate after the parry, but another up smash. She is at 112%, as we're going to see it's going to be down tilt. No, it's a forward smash from the Olimar, forward tilt, my apologies, and a down air. That is 2 KOs from Agent P. He'll come back onto the stage, and now Failnut is going to have to come out for Detroit. Detroit is using their starters in this game, by the way. It's going to be 13 to 111 as Agent P. 2 KOs already for the Boston Brawlers. Could he possibly have a breakout season in the leadoff for this team? He'll get KO'd, but this is a 4 versus 3 situation as Vin Diesel. 2 Amiibo, who spent the first 4 seasons with their original teams. Now they're on new teams. Failnut versus Vin Diesel as Vin Diesel at 58%. We see the forward smash getting parried. That one's going to get shielded right there. It's 13 to 68. Vin Diesel off stage. We're going to see him come back onto the stage. It's going to be 13 to 89 after the jab, jab, jab. We're going to see Failnut. It's going to be down tilt. He'll stay on stage waiting for Vin Diesel to come back, but now a back throw. Vin Diesel at 101 comes back onto the stage. It's going to be 13 to 101 as now we see up smash. Out of parry from Vin Diesel. It's 40% to 120 after the forward throw. 40 to 120. Vin Diesel coming back onto the stage. It's going to be just out of parry. Up smash, and that's going to be 2 KOs from Failnut, bringing this down to 3 versus 3. J9K's King Deity Sniffberg, a rookie, is coming out right now for the Boston Brawlers. Down smash, going to put Failnut at 65%. We're going to see just a neutral B into the side B. Felnut at 93. Going to have to come back onto the stage. The Gordo is going to be the high version, so it will not land. But down tilt, the up air misses from Sniffberg. So it's going to be up tilt instead, 120 to 24. So we're going to see up smash and Sniffberg with a KO in this game. Now we're going to have King Dedede versus King Dedede. Both of these trained by J9K. So it's going to be 33 to 45 at Sniffberg, the blue one, trying to come back onto stage, and that Gordo is stuck. Let's see how that affects things. He's going to fall. So the stuck Gordo able to interrupt the King Dedede as coming at ya wins the King Dedede Ditto. It is 2 versus 2 now as we see down throw, back air, House MD already at 61%. This is his second season with the Boston Brawlers. His former team in the Ceiling Fans folded in the off season, by the way. Going to be 37 to 103 as we're going to see House MD. He's going to shield that up throw into down air, which is going to miss. 45 to 125 after the back throw from coming at you. It's going to be down smash, no, a forward tilt, and that Gordo is going to barely miss wide right. Going to be 48 to 143. House MD still trying to come back onto the stage. He will make it back safely, but now another back throw. He is going to be coming in high from this angle, and he will avoid the Gordo back to the stage, but the forward tilt will be a KO. Yummers is going to come in with a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Boston Brawlers. There is still Dandori in the bench for Detroit. After this, it's going to be 81 to 0 right now. It's Yummers, neutral special, that's going to put it coming at you at 98%. We see the up special to catch King Dedede, 115 to 0. It's going to be, we see up tilt. After the up tilt, it's going to be side B, that's going to miss. It's going to be a back throw right here. 135 to 11 as coming at you, but coming back onto the stage. 135 to 24, we see the up smash. 135 to 44 right now at this moment. We're going to see up next, side B, that's going to result in KO, and this game is going to come down to the last Amiibo, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be 0 to 47. Down throw into forward air. 27 to 47 as up next. It's going to be down throw again from Yummers. 40 to 47. Side B. No, it's a forward tilt from the Olimar. 40 to 61. We're going to see Yummers at 64 compared to Dandori only at 40. Up smash from the purple Pikmin. That's going to make this 40 to 101. Yummers back onto the stage. He is off stage and we see Dandori with the down air. It's not going to be a strong hit, but that is going to be enough for Detroit to win this game as they're going to win this 5 to 4. Alright. So this started off with Agent P having 2 KOs. Then we see Felnut coming at ya. 2 KOs each for Detroit. Dandori able to get that last KO. That stuck Gordo was a huge turning point for Detroit in this game. Able to get that KO on Sniffberg. Then coming at you, the KO on House MD. That just allows Detroit to come back from this game and win it. But Agent P, a 2 KO performance in the leadoff against Herobrine and Bloodflame. We'll see if Boston wants to put Agent P as the Olimar leadoff for this season, season number 5. So let's see. I think Boston won their first game last round. I can't remember because we don't track official preseason stats. We do save screenshots just in case anyone wants to see them. But we'll see what Boston does do in this next game. Boston, in the next round, they're going to play up against the Ditto Burritos. That'll be a road game for them in the preseason. As for Detroit, in the next round, they're going to host the Grand Army of the Republic, formerly known as Edmonton. Alright. Let's press the A button real quick, and we're going to head to our next game. When we come back from this small little break, we're going to have Toronto versus JG Wentworth.
Squad strike. Leeya and Roma.
Hey, just a little heads up, whenever I finish getting this water real quick, whenever I finish loading these rosters, I'm gonna get water real quick just so I can have a refresh voice. Despite the 1 hour delay, I forgot to get water. It's always that one minor thing I forget, so just a little heads up. We're gonna have Toronto versus JG Wentworth, but when we come back, it will be a quick small water break. So we'll definitely go faster between the second and third games real quick, but let me just load the next amiibo. That's gonna be Zion's Kirby amiibo, I believe. So where is JJ Vance? Here he is. And then Amalgamate's Hero Slime God, gonna be the last amiibo for JG Wentworth. The Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League will resume in a minute or two once I get some water. So, Slime God being loaded right now, and we will be back in 30 seconds. Alright, welcome back to the Squad Dragon Amiibo Draft League. I am your host, 1AM. Let me get rid of this brain rot real quick as we are going to have match number 2 of the night, Toronto versus JG Wentworth. So, JG Wentworth's roster is more or less the same. It's going to be Pantwan, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Slime God. So Slime God replacing the absence of Purplings in that fit slot. We'll see how Slime God does do with his team. Pantwan with a historical rookie season. Slime God, he's been a solid starter here and there across the league, so we'll see what Slime God could do for this team. As for Toronto, even though we are not going to see Natsuki playing today, we do have Snaketails, a huge off-season acquisition because of some of the teams that did fold. Sigurd, one of the rookies, going to be the leadoff. We'll see how the Ω experiment goes. If the Rosalie and Luma can produce some good effort. Kayleen, Varem, that's going to be the rest of your roster is your order for Toronto. Sigurd, Ω, Snaketails, Kayleen, and Varem. Let's get started. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. Press those A buttons again. Your leadoffs are going to be Sigurd versus Pantwan. Alright, and JG Wentworth's home stage is still going to be Summit Omega Forum, as we're going to see 18 to 34 right now. Teams will just about be alternating home games and road games for more or less this preseason. 47 to 34, 47 to 56 right now, so we're going to see just down special from the Mii Sword Fighter. It's going to be 74 to 56 right now. Another up smash from Pantwan. We're going to see just this dominance from this Mii Sword Fighter. Going to be 84 to 70 right now. A down special, Sigurd off stage. He's going to come back onto the stage though. Another down B. It's going to be 108 to 70 right now. Down B again. 120 to 70%. And that down B right there, that's another leadoff win for Pantwan. So it's going to be Ω coming out right now for Toronto. She's going to remain on stage. Try to go for that down smash. It's not going to land. Rosalina, Luma, the temporarily separated, but it's going to be forward smash, setting Pantwan at 97. Another forward smash. That one's going to get interrupted actually by the down special. Now we're going to see 39 to 116 as the Luma tries to do something off stage. It backfires. Ω has to come back on, but gets grabbed immediately. 72 to 116. Another forward throw. Ω 80. Luma is not an option anymore. She's going to go high. It's going to be a down smash, And will this be a KO? I don't think it's going to be quite yet because she does have the second jump. It's going to be 97 to 116. Out of parry, it's going to be a missed opportunity from the parry. 106 to 116. And another high attempt. That's going to be down tilt, so not heavily punished. Luma able to save the day right now for Rosalina, but it's still a forward smash from Ω, so she will be able to get the KO, but she is critically damaged at 116%. It's going to be 116 to 26, 116 to 43 as we see Channing Tatum. He's going to be able to come back on that stage with the Shuriken. 129 to 47. Hadouken, a point blank Hadouken. Luma is not an option, and oh, the last hit of the Shuriken missed. So Rosalina is still alive for now. It's going to be 152 to 83, 152 to 102 as we see up air juggling from this Rosalina. 160 to 108, and the Luma is back as an option, but forward tilt will result in a KO. Channing Tatum is still alive, but he is critically damaged now. Snake Tails coming out for Toronto. It's going to be 0 to 125 as we're going to see the Mithra. Pyra back in. Down smash. Channing Tatum off stage. He should be able to recover from this. He will come back onto the stage. A down smash getting shielded. Going to be down smash from the Ken. Going to be 20 to 143. We're going to see Shoryuken miss. Gets parried by the side B, and that will not KO quite yet against this Ken, but this up special will. So, Smooth Criminal coming out right now for JG Wentworth. A pretty explosive Luigi Amiibo who had a bunch of KOs this team. I believe 14 KOs last season. Gonna be 46 to 14 as we see the Luigi. He's gonna go for a down throw right here. Forward throw, my apologies. 59 to 14 as we're gonna see the Luigi. Forward throw here once again. Dash attack. Snake Tails. She does have to jump, but she will be able to come back onto the stage just barely. It's 80 to 27. 80 to 37. 3 versus 3 right now in this game. 103 to 37. So we see the fireball, Mithra, and she goes high, gets punished, and Smooth Criminal getting the KO right there. It's 2 versus 3 with JG Wentworth in the lead against Toronto. 20 to 37, 20 to 50 as we see the Samus charging that charge shot. It's going to land on Luigi. He just walked straight into it. 20 to 95. Kayleen, she has the Luigi at 110%, and it's going to be another charge shot possibly loading for the Samus. We'll see what she can do with it. It's 20 to 132 right now. We're going to see up next, Luigi missing a grab in the wrong direction. Don't know what he was doing there. It's 30 to 132, and Kayleen able to get the forward tilt. It's 2 versus 2 now. JJ Vance coming out for JG Wentworth. It's going to be 39 to 0 right now. We see the up smash. Got to be 58 to 0 right now. We see the side B not going to land. It's going to be 58 to 0. We see up tilt. After the up tilt, it's going to result in up B from the Kirby. Another up B from the Kirby into a forward smash. Kayleen is off stage as the Kirby. Down special. Not able to KO Kayleen quite yet. She barely survives in the corner, and that's going to be a miss right there from JG Vance. He's able to come back before possibly self-destructing with a stone, but that is an intentional move. 119 to 40 as that partially charged charge shot, and this one's gonna be full. That one's gonna land, and now it's a 119 to 70, and Kayleen tries to go off stage, but backfires. JJ Vance with a down B, able to get that KO. It's gonna be 0 to 70, 0 to 78 as Vara has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Toronto in this game. It's gonna be 17 to 88. We see a Sephiroth. He's trying to get that up smash, but he does not. He's interrupted by the up B. It's going to be 29 to 88 as Kirby, another up B, 35 to 88 right now. We're going to see forward smash, able to get rid of Kirby. It's going to come down to the last Amiibo, folks. Varam versus Slime God. So this is Sakata Sephiroth versus Amalgamate Hero. Going to be 35 to 51. We see a back throw. Going to make this 35 to 69. Slime God off stage, still has all his mana, so he will be able to come back onto the stage. It's going to be forward tilt, out of forward tilt, down tilt from the hero. It's 44, 61 to 71. Fireball gets parried, 61 to 83. We're going to see up next, it's going to be just a down smash right here. Going to be 76 to 91 right now. Slime God comes back onto the stage with a back throw from Varam. Slime God is off stage again. 76 to 102. We're going to see up next, it's going to be the side B. There are 2 fireballs on the hero, but he's going to go for a flame slash. Actually, he will not. Gets interrupted by the side B fireballs. 86, 106 to 122. And I forgot to mention in this, but the Sephiroth has the wing active. He's had that wing active for the last 10 seconds. It's 119 to 122, and that bang gonna get shielded. Hocus pocus, the hero is slowed down. The hero is slowed down. Sephiroth can capitalize off this, and he misses. He misses against the hero, but the up tilt right there, the hero cannot avoid it twice, and Toronto is gonna win this game 5 to 4. That is the first time I see Hocus Pocus working like that in the Squad Strike game. It backfires on the hero because Sephiroth able to capitalize on the hero's inability to move, but that could have gone any direction. So Varum gets the game-winning KO for Toronto, and if you look at this game, it was going to be beautiful back and forth action, but then Varum with not 1, but 2 KOs for Toronto to win this game 5-4. A very exciting end as this hero, I had this hero on my roster for the first 2 seasons. He loves going for those magic spells. It is fun, but it will backfire sometimes. I've had this hero kamikaze on me before. Now, it was the game-winning KO because there was an Amiibo behind Slime God, but still, just, it's a very fun hero to watch. But sometimes the magic spells just, they like to be magical for wrong reasons. Alright, let's get that screenshot real quick. 5-4 victory for Toronto. Coming up next, we are going to see Carbon Show's team at Ottawa. So it's going to be Mementos. That's going to be Omega Form Mementos, the Persona 5 version. So let's head there right now. Battlefield, Omega, press the A button. Our selection is rigged to only choose a Persona 5 song, so it'll always be red. But when we come back, Carbon Show's team versus Ottawa will be playing. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be Preseason Round 2, Game Number 3, as we're going to have Carbon Show's team against Ottawa. So, the roster for Carbon Show's team is going to remain the same. We're going to see Bob, Sauce Alger, Soldier, Samurai X, and 910 going up against Ottawa, where we have Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Seraphim, and Mythos. Let's begin, as this stage is going to be taking place on Mementos Persona 5 version, Omega form. Your leadoffs are Bob versus Taste. So as mentioned in the last stream, this is going to be the 4th season in a row where this team, Carbon Show's team, has a different general manager. Season 2, it was very doggish. Season 3, Jim Dabuffalo. Season 4 was Jacob. And Season 5 is now Carbon Show, who gets to rename the team after himself. Let's begin. Oh, the brain rot.
3, 2, 1, go!
I almost forgot to remove that. No worries, no worries. I was like, I knew I forgot something. Alright, it's going to be 18, 36, 53 to 22 right now as Taste. He's going to be taking damage back now, and oh no, he's going to be off stage with that Gordo hit. It's not going to hit, so Bob able to, but that second Gordo is going to hit. If this Gordo hits right here, it's going to be a forward tilt, and Taste is going to fall short. Bob will get that leadoff win against Taste. It's going to be 1K already for the King Deity. Going to be 53 to 16. As Sauron coming out right now for Ottawa, already at 29%. It's 80 to 29 as we see the snap from the Sephiroth, a forward air. It's going to be Bob trying to come back, and a down air right there from Sauron. That's going to be a down air KO from Sauron. So 1 KO each so far. It's going to be down throw. A forward smash missing from Sauce Aldra going the wrong way. Going to be 14 to 50 right now. Sauron trying to come back on, get interrupted by the pill. Comes back on safely now. Off special pointing downward to hit Sauce Aldra. Going to be 23 to 71. We see a forward tilt. Sauron at 83% is going to be coming back onto the stage. 23 to 81, but a missed off smash from Sauce Aldra. That is his second missed smash attack. As now that one's going to land. He has the 2 fireballs. No, he will not have the fireballs. The fireballs despawn with Sephiroth being KO'd. It's going to be 47, 53, 84 to 0. As Obsessed is Piranha Plant Papaya dealing big damage against the Dr. Mario. Going to be 84 to 40 right now. But the up smash, that's going to KO. So now it's going to be 3 versus 3. Soldier. This is Agron Ghost Cloud. He has not had that much action in Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but it's going to be 0 to 66 right now. Dash attack, going to make this 0 to 80. We see the Cloud trying to charge, but the forward smash. No, he falls out of the forward smash. This one will land, and this one will KO. So it's going to be 3 versus 3. Seraphim going to be coming out right now for Ottawa. It's going to be 7 to 26. And this Cloud is about to have a full limit break available. Going to be 25 to 57. Cloud trying to go off stage right there with the forward air. It's going to miss against Seraphim. Going to be 25 to 71. 25 to 80 as we're going to see 40 to 80. Side B going to make this 40 to 104. We see the dash attack. Seraphim is at 118% as, oh no, the down B, but no, Soldier able to recover. It is 68 to 118, and this Cloud could possibly get a second limit break. He will have the second limit break. It's going to be 68 to 139 as this Cloud, well, he used the limit break on, it's going to be off special. It's going to miss, and he gets punished by the up smash from Seraphim. Going to be 891 to 147. It's going to be a forward air as a reverse edge guard, 92 to 163. Can Soldier get a second KO? A weak up smash. Seraphim is still alive. This forward smash, though, that is 2 KOs from Agron Ghost's Cloud Amiibo. As now this is the 1 versus 3 scenario for Mementos, Luckman's Hero Amiibo. 115 to 12 as this Cloud. He is 1 hit away from getting a 3rd limit break. He has a 3rd limit break available. Will he use it on? It's going to be 128 to 21. Forward smash. 128 to 41. It's likely going to be a side B. No, it's a neutral special. That's going to catch on to Mythos. It's 128 to 65. It's going to be off smash missing. That one's going to land this time. 128 to 78. Fireball. Fireball. The Cloud trying to come back onto the stage. He goes above the hero. It's going to be up tilt right there. Getting rid of the hero. Sorry, the Cloud. So Soldier is KO'd. Samurai X is going to come out right now for Carbon Show's team. 11 to 78. 11 to 86. This team needs to make up for the loss of Uproot because of the offseason bans, meaning Soldier could possibly be able to fill that void. We'll see how the rest of the preseason goes. There's still 4 more rounds after this. It's 31 to 108. Mythos at 122. The Sheik tries to go off stage. It's going to backfire. She's going to have to find her way back on, and she will. Going to be 43 to 122. Mythos with the 4th throw. We're going to see him go with a Psych Up. So the next attack is going to do some more damage. 52 to 129. Fireball. Fireball. We're going to see. Actually, this is a 15-second one. Never mind. The Psych Up is no longer an option. 66 to 138. Up B, 74%. We're gonna wait as we see the Sheik. A forward throw, 82 to 138. Could Mythos possibly bring this down to the last Amiibo? He will not, as Ottawa, they're gonna suffer a big KOs here against Carbon Show's team, as Carbon Show's team, they win this game 5 to 3. 2 KOs from Soldier. We see Sauce Ultra with 1, Bob with the leadoff win against Taste. Sauron, Papaya, Mythos getting KOs on the other side for Ottawa. 910 will not appear in this game for Carbon Show's team, but Soldier Could he be the key to replacing the absence of Uproot for this team? They've made it to the playoffs in consecutive seasons, and they're trying to make it back to the playoffs for a third year in a row, maybe even make their first finals appearance. Of course, this is with all the instability going on with the general manager position. Their fourth consecutive different general manager in 4 years. Alright. Coming up next, after this game, we're going to have Mid-Class Nation against the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. So off to small battlefield we go. Let's get that screenshot, and let's head over there in just 1 minute. Small battlefield, where are you? Here we are. Let me get your brain right up shortly, and we will get back to the mic when we have all the rosters loaded.
Meta Knight. Hero. Banjo and Kazooie. Ottawa. TDD.
Alright, welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be game number 4, preseason round 2 for season number 5. We are going to have the Mid-Class Nation against the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. And we do have a roster change for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. Their roster for this round is going to be Cheesecake, Eon's Pal, Your Mom, Bisclavette, and Magic Man. They're going to be hosting Mid-Class Nation, an expansion team. Mid-Class Nation, they have not yet have a home game yet. Their home games will be played at the Nova's old stage that was 4-side battlefield form. But for now, as they remain on the road, Scorpion, Spooky, Valerios, Urshifu, and Headstrong. Those are going to be your team roster for this Mid-Class Nation. They suffered a loss last round against the Time Zone Squad. I don't remember who the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts played. I think it was the Cinnabon Splitters. Don't remember who won that game because it's been like a week since we actually did a round at Squad Strike. I apologize for that. Let's see. Next planned stream after this is most likely going to be Wednesday, I think. So probably Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, we'll see. But let's get started. Scorpion, Spooky, Valerios, Urshifu, Headstrong versus Cheesecake, Eon's Pal, Your Mom, Bisclavette, and Magic Man. Alright, let's get those buttons. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those A buttons again, and we will have Scorpion versus Cheesecake as your lead-offs. Alright. First damage is going to be done by, it's going to be the Ganondorf with the up smash, actually. 31 to 11 right now as we're going to see dash attack. It's going to be 4 tilt from the Simon. 31 to 26. 31 to 39 as we're going to see up next. It's going to be 4 tilt. 31 to 49. Scorpion. He's going to get another 4 tilt. And the side B, that's going to get shielded. This one will land, however. 31 to 79. Another side B. Cheesecake is being thrown around by Scorpion in this game. And now a back throw. Cheesecake should be able to come out onto the stage. No, it's going to be a down smash. Scorpion with the leadoff win against the Ganondorf. It's going to be 64, 78 to 0 right now as Eon Pow going to be coming out right now. This is 14 J Masters Pit Amiibo. Did not get as much playing action compared to the Dark Pit, who had a bunch of time with the fun gang last season. But Scorpion getting KO right there, buddy, off stage edge guard. Here is going to be Spooky for Mid-Class Nation. Going to be 13 to 39. Side B going to miss as we have two Amiibo that have strong off-stage potential. We'll see if they'll be able to use it against each other. 39 to 47. 39 to 59. Meta Knight gonna go off stage. No, it's gonna be the forward air from the pit, catching the Meta Knight from going off stage. 65 to 59. And a missed side B right here. That's gonna be a punch from the pit. Down throw. No up air follow up. Bit surprising, but it's gonna be 94. 107. KO. Eon's Pow has 2 KOs so far as now. Valerios. This is Nightmare's Hero Amiibo. Spent the last couple of seasons with the 456 Squadron. This is first season here with the expansion franchise. Gotta be 10 to 93. We see him charging the Fireball. That Fireball is gonna barely miss the Pit Amiibo. And now he see half charge Fireball. No, it's gonna be a grab. 22. Down smash. That will not KO the Pit quite yet. So it's gonna be 22 to 117. Forward smash here. Gonna make this 41 to 117. And now we have gonna be just Fireball. That one's getting reflected back. It gets shielded by the hero, but now we have off stage. Pit gonna just opt to come back onto the stage. 54 to 127. Forward smash the opposite direction. Could Eon's Pow possibly have a 3 KO performance ruin up? It's gonna be no. Alright, so it's 3 versus 3 right now. Your mom is coming out right now for the Fantasy Feed enthusiasts. It's going to be 88 to 8 right now. We're going to see just the forward tilt. Going to make this 88 to 24. Down smash is going to make this. Going to be the hero trying to load up something. My apologies. Valerio's going to get KO right there. Going to be 16 to 43. I'm out of water, so I'll definitely need water soon. Going to be 17 to 43. It's up next. Going to be Urshifu. The Link tries to go off stage. We'll be able to come back onto the stage. Banjo does a little taunt, and then it's going to be dash attack. Barely missing. This one will land, though. 17 to 95. The Banjo, he's going to walk his way slowly. Gets hit by the bomb, actually, from the Link that was standing on the platform. Going to be 27, 48 to 95. That's a down throw right there, but no, a down throw from the Link. Gonna make this 6-7, 76 to 105. We see the Banjo trying to use that egg. Egg not gonna land. It's gonna be neutral air from the Link. Afterwards, down smash. Urshifu off stage. Link, he's gonna wait to stay on stage. Gonna be 99, 110 to 105. If the Link is able to get this KO right here, and it's going to force a 1 versus 3 scenario for the Olimar, but it's not going to be 1 versus 3. Instead, it's going to be 2 versus 2. Biscarvet coming out right now. Amalgamates King Deity Amiibo, going to be 132 to 0. As we see the Banjo coming back onto the stage, we're going to see up next. It's going to be up air right there. This is going to be 1 versus 2 for Smokes, Olimar, Headstrong. So the second round pick of this team, first overall pick, that was Dr. Mario. We have yet to see that Dr. Mario in the team so far for the preseason, but it's going to be 16 to 41. We're going to see 16 to 63. Going to be just the down tilt from the King Deity. It's going to be 27 to 75. Up next from the Almar, up air. After the up air, we're going to see 27 to 91. Down tilt from the King Deity. We see up smash. No, not quite yet. 38 to 106. We see up tilt. After the up tilt, we're going to see just side B. That's going to get parried. But the King Deity, I thought he ate one of the Pikmin. I wasn't fully sure in that scenario right there, but it's going to be 52 to 119. And keep in mind, there is still a hero behind this. I believe that's going to be CSharp's hero, Magic Man, behind Biscarvet, should this King Deity be KO'd. 66 to 130. 66 to 145. We're going to see the Almar go off stage, down air, and this King Deity, Biscarvet, is going to fall short. So it's going to come down to the last Amiibo, 1 versus 1, but we see Oomph already for the hero, but that's already 40% from this Olimar. Down air right there. This hero is already at 71%. 93 to 71. 111 to 71 is we're going to see up next. This could be one of those last hit scenarios. It's going to be forward throw. Magic Man off stage. We're going to see the Olimar. He currently has Pikmin order white, blue, purple, but the forward smash, that's a critical one too. Magic Man able to get the KO despite the big massive pressure from the Olimar as a Fantasy Feed enthusiast. They're gonna win this game 5 to 4. All right, 2 KOs from Eon's Pow. It was Scorpion with KO 2 kills from Eon's Pal, and afterwards it was just back and forth. And with that back and forth, that resulted in a win for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. Alright. It is a 5-4 victory for the Feet team. I think they're 2-0 in this preseason, maybe. We'll see. Mid-Class Nation, they fall to 0-2 in this preseason, but of course, it's only the preseason. This is why we have the preseason for a reason, just to make sure that you're able to construct a roster, all that. The Mid-Class Nation has one of the smallest rosters in the league with only 7 Amiibo. Their bench is Tech Mode, Dr. Mario, Dr. Snip, the #1 overall pick in the draft, as well as a Ryu by the name of What the Punch, also trained by Tech Mode. We'll see if any of them do make any appearances in the next round for this Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but we get that screenshot, and we're going to head over next. It's going to be the Novas at the Critical Crashers. Alright, so Critical Crashers, that's going to be Palutina's Temple. I think it's Omega form, correct? Let me double check. I think they play on the Omega form this stage. I can't remember for the love of me if it's Battlefield form or Omega. I have it in the description. Let's see. East, Central, West. It is, yes, Omega form. Alright, 5 versus 5. When we come back, this is going to be the Critical Crashers in their home stage, Palutina's Temple Omega form. They are hosting the Novas, your defending champions. But that game will happen when we come back from this small little break.
TDD. Hero.
Alright, before we begin, I'm going to get some water real quick, then we'll do the next 4 games without any big major breaks. But we'll be back in a minute or two, but afterwards, Novas versus Critical Crashers, Buffalo versus the 456 Squadron, Miami versus the Grand Army Republic, and then Time Squad versus Cinnabon Splitters. 3 games after those slates, but those 3 games will be after the second small intermission. The Squad Track Amiibo Draft League will resume in 2 minutes. Alright, welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Let's get rid of this full screen real quick. Alright, we are going to have, this is the Novas versus the Critical Crashers. And as for the Novas, we are going to see starters on both sides, I believe. It's going to be Diabells, meh, it's him, Valorex, and A+ to me, versus Chaos King, Freak, Ragatha, Informer, and Grim Knight. Let's get started. This is game number 5 of 11 for the night. After game number 6, we'll have to back out and, unsave the Amiibo. But Diabells, Chaos King, they are going to be your lead-offs for this match. Let me adjust my chair, all that other stuff real quick. Microphone is on. Alright, and up smash. It's going to be the first damage being done. It's going to be from Chaos King. It's already 42%. A Gordo going to get shielded. Now it's going to be the Zelda. Diabells dealing some damage here. It's going to be 57 each right now. Will Diabells go off stage? She is going to opt to stay on. No, she goes for the off stage down air. And that is why Diabells is one of the best lead-offs in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League of all time. 69 to 23 as Freak. Coming out, it's going to be 69 to 55, 69 to 75 already. Do we see another up air? We don't see another up air. Instead, it's going to be Fireball from the hero. But a forward air right there. Not able to KO Freak quite yet, but that's big, massive damage. We see another. No, it's going to be down air from Freak. So, 2 KOs in the span of 35 seconds, 1 from each side. It's going to be, man, coming out right now, the rookie, Dabuffalo's Olimar Amiibo. Going to make this 17 to 116. We're going to see the hero, down smash, 31 to 116. It's going to be, do we see offstage shenanigans? We will not see offstage shenanigans quite yet. It's going to be 31 to 126. 43 to 126 is up next. It's going to be back air. The hero tries to go off stage, but no, it's going to be down smash. Meh, at 76% right now. He goes for another down air. 2 down air KOs from Freak as it's him. It's him. Penguhr's Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas. It's going to be 0 to 154. Forward throw. Freak at 169. Able to come back onto the stage. He will. It's going to be 0 to 169. Forward tilt. It's going to be 16 to 169. Do we see a third KO here? We will not. It's going to be 3 versus 3 as Ragatha. Coming out right now for the Critical Crashers. Up throw. Up air going to miss. Forward smash from it's him. 30, 46. But forward smash from the Zelda now. 51, 70 to 46. As we see the Dr. Mario. He will be able to come back onto the stage. It's going to be 70 to 46. Back throw from Dr. Mario. We're going to see it's him staying on stage. 70 to 64. We see a pill gets reflected back, but it's him able to shield it. Down throw into the up special. Bit of an off decision, but able to get some damage onto the Zelda. It's going to be 70. And that's a KO right there from the up smash. Informer coming out right now for the Critical Crashers. So it's him. Has 2 KOs so far in this game. It's going to be 80 to 110. 80 to 25. We're going to see Informer getting hit by the forward smash, 84 to 52, but it's him. Off stage, back air for the reverse edge guard, able to safely make his way back on with a little bit of damage, but the off smash right there from Informer, even though he's at 70, this does make it 2 versus 2, but now that forward smash, Informer able to survive the forward smash against Valorex. It's going to be 16 to 102. We see going to be the boomerang from Valorex, going to be off smash right here, and that is going to make this a 1 versus 2 scenario for Grim Knight. So the Critical Crashers, that's a Dorya, sending Valorex to 6-7%. He's going to come back on, but the up tilt, it's going to miss because of the legend vulnerability. 6-7 to 33. Off smash right here, gonna make this 98 to 33. Forward smash, gonna make this 98 to 54. We see the Link try to go off stage, try to get that dagger, but not quite yet. Off smash, Grim Knight, 74. We see a forward smash missing. A down B went in the wrong direction for this Link. Gonna be 98, 101, and a down air right there from Grim Knight. This is gonna make this down to the last Amiibo, but A+ to me. Coming out unharmed, undamaged. It is 0 to 122. This game has been filled with all sorts of down air KOs. Could we possibly see one last one? We will not. It's going to be the side special as the Novas. They're going to win this game 5 to 4. All right. A 5-4 victory from the Novas. We see Freak. It's him. 2 KOs each. Afterwards, beautiful back and forth action. Valorex, Informer, A+ to me, and Grim Knight getting KOs. Diabells with that lead off KO against Chaos King. Let's get that screenshot real quick, as this was an extremely electric game between a defending champion and a Critical Crashers team who wants to make some noise in their second season. Alright. Coming up next, we're going to see Buffalo at the 456 Squadrons. Let's head there right now. It's a home game for the Squadrons. Let's go over to the Omega Forum, Garrick Mock Monastery, the Fire Emblem 3 house stage. Alright. We will be back in just a minute or two with your fully loaded roster. Buffalo versus the 456 Squadron will begin shortly.
Lylat. TDD.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the Buffalo Amiibashers versus the 456 Squadron. For the Buffalo Amiibashers, we're going to see Bubble Base, I Don't Love You, Pity Bitch, Bloom, and The Farm versus Captain Fun Size, Cyber Sands, MC Hammer, Media Fire, and Grayscale. Let's get started. Alright, your leadoff's going to be the Mii Brawler versus the Olimar, so Bubble Base versus Captain Fun Size. Captain Fun Size for the Squadron is the replacement to Joseph's Olimar Error, who had been the leadoff for his team last season. Of course, this was after the Isabel fall-off, where just Isabel had not really worked out when they tried getting Isabel back in Season 3. Obviously, everyone knows Hound had a pretty strong season back in Season 2. That was when the 456 Squadron made it blast back to the playoffs. We'll see if they can possibly make it to the playoffs this season. They finished with a 79 record last year. It's going to be 56, 58 to 44 right now as Bubble Base getting that forward smash, but now he's taking big damage, and he has the right Pikmin dealing chip damage. It's going to be 88 to 44. Captain Fun Size trying to go for that jab, jab, jab. Instead takes the up special. It's going to be side B. It's going to be forward smash not landing. It's going to be forward smash. Even I'm confused with what's going on. It's going to be 100 to 59. Olimar coming back on Bubble Base. It's going to be up smash. Electric up smash from Captain Fun Size, and now we see going to be no neutral air from the Brawler into a forward throw. 118 to 78. We're going to see the Olimar coming back onto the stage. We're going to see a forward air. 134 to 78. And now it's going to be up smash. That will not be a KO quite yet. Do we see up smash here? We will see a weak angle, so not able to be able to KO yet. 155, 164 to 78, and now we are going to see up smash miss again. We're going to see side B, that's going to get some damage onto this Mii Brawler. It's going to be forward smash from the Brawler, and Bubble Base able to get the leadoff win, but he is critically damaged, immediately getting KO'd by Cyber Sands. Now it's going to be I Don't Love You versus Cyber Sands. I Don't Love You. He spent the last 2 seasons with the Swarm, but the Swarm folded, so now he is here. He is now a member of the Buffalo Amiibashers because of off-season waivers. Gonna be down throw into back air, gonna make this 14 to 73. Down tilt into side B. Cyber Sands gets hit by the Gordo. Will he be able to make it back? He will. 25 to 103. It's gonna be forward tilt again. 25 and the up smash. I Don't Love You able to get the KO. Now we have King Deity versus King Deity. I Don't Love You versus MC Hammer, and I Don't Love You at 76. 95, we see that's going to be Gordon deflected back, not able to deal some damage. Going to be 95 to 40 right now as MC Hammer is now the one trying to come back onto the stage, but he gets behind the I Don't Love You, and now a forward smash. No, it will not land. Dash attack, gonna make this 111 to 73. MC Hammer off stage. We're gonna see MC Hammer back onto the stage now. We're gonna see up next forward tilt from I Don't Love You. Afterwards, getting up smash from MC Hammer. That's gonna KO. It is 3 versus 3 now as 14 J Masters Pit Dark Pit Amiibo is gonna be coming out right now for Buffalo. Gonna make this 20 29 to 84. AMC Hammer gonna be up tilt into gonna be an aerial, but gets interrupted by a Dark Pit neutral air. Gonna be 56, 86 to 85. We see AMC Hammer try to go with that AMC Hammer, but does not get the forward smash. Gonna make this 86 to 100. Forward smash. Hammer off stage, and the Dark Pit gets interrupted by a forward air. Both Amiibo trying to get back safely onto the stage, and they will. Off smash getting shooted right here. AMC Hammer off stage. It's gonna be forward air. Not quite enough hits yet, so AMC Hammer is still alive for now. 115 to 137. But this forward smash right here from the Dark Pit, able to KO Media Fire. Revenge KO. 2 versus 2. Now we have Bloom versus Media Fire. It's going to be 17 to 0, 22 to 23. We see off smash not landing quite yet. It's going to be off smash on parry again. 40 to 23. Going to be up throw into neutral air from the Piranha Plant now. 50 to 37. 50 to 54. This Link, this Piranha Plant, they have been going back and forth. 69 to 78. It's going to be a forward throw right here. It's going to be Media Fire. Try to go off stage right there. Try to get that forward air, but does not. Off smash right here. 96 to 78. It's going to be 107 to 78. Media Fire slowly broken away in terms of percent lead. Going to be 130 to 78. And the dash attack, that's going to be a kill from the Link. That is 2 so far, as the farm has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Buffalo. Going to make this 13. Back throw. 13 to 105. Media Fire coming back onto the stage. Down smash not going to land from this Byleth. Going to be 24 to 105. Side B again. Arrow going to miss against the Byleth. Back air into jab, jab, jab. 63 to 105. And Media Fire gets his 3rd KO of the game as the Squadron. They're going to win this game 5 to 3. A 3 KO performance from Media Fire, showing why he is still one of the better Links in this Squadron Amiibo Draft League. I know it's the preseason, but if the 456 Squadron wants to make it back to the playoffs, that is the type of performance they need from this Link. We don't even get to see Grayscale in this game. Grayscale, one of the rookies from Nightmare in this team, should be able to play somewhat similarly to Chroma. We know just how good Chroma is with your worst Nightmare, so that's what the Squadron is hoping for Grayscale. Possibly the missing piece alongside Olimar leadoff. Even though Captain Funsize was unable to get the dagger, he did get the big damage, which made an easy revenge KO from Cyber Stance. This game was going to be beautiful back and forth action until Media Fire erupted with that 3 KO performance, and with that, the 5-3 victory from the 456 Squadron. Alright, let's get that screenshot real quick. Coming up next, it's going to be Miami versus the Grand Army of the Republic. So, I just realized, wait. Okay, so I kind of lied about Mid-Class Nation. No, Mid-Class Nation is playing on Final Destination. Yeah, Mid-Class Nation is playing on Final Destination. I apologize. No, the team that is playing on a 4-side Battlefield form, it's actually going to be the Grand Army of the Republic. So, for the first time since Season 2 of the Squadron Amiibo Draft League, we will have a game in 4-side when we come back from this small break. We apologize for the delay. I forgot to actually back out because the 64 amiibo limit got reached. So I forgot that Game 7 will be starting shortly with 4-side Battlefield form. The Grand Army of the Republic is hosting Miami. We will be loading Miami's roster shortly, then Grand Army, formerly known as Edmonton. This game will start in a few minutes.
TDD.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the home debut of the preseason for the Grand Army of the Republic, as Foresight returns to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League for the first time since season number 2, after the Novas had left the stage to go to Magnicant. So the Grand Army of the Republic, by the way, this is the team formerly known as Edmonton, the Season 3 champions, but their preseason Round 2 roster is going to be Lucero, Flavor City, Vibin, Betterness, and Ascent, MLL. So we're going to see Dufinator, Peranti, AI Sonic, Ike, Galaxia, and Shiori in the bench. As for Miami, it's going to be Vengeance, Yamcha, Sub-Zero, Lil Nas X, and Tim Drake. We did not see Tim Drake play in the last game because I believe that Miami had won 5-3, so we'll see whether or not Tim Drake does play. He spent his entire rookie season on the bench for Miami. Miami has one of the smaller rosters with only 8 amiibos, so no Bipolar, no Gengalzo, no Nyquil on the bench. Alright, let's get started. Your leadoffs are Vengeance versus Lucero. After a 1-season delay for Vengeance's debut because of paperwork issues, Vengeance is finally in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Let's see what he does in his second leadoff of the preseason. And welcome back 2-4 side. As mentioned, the first time since season number 2, it's going to be 15 to 11 right now, as we're going to see just the forward tilt. It's going to be 15 to 20, as we see just Lucario. It's going to be up tilt into neutral air. That's going to be 42 onto the link already, but it's going to be 40. Up smash right here, 64 to 42. Up smash again, Lucario, 83, going to be 83 to 42, as we see Vengeance. Got to be up smash right here. Will not be able to KO the Lucario, but he should be able to have half aura now. But it won't matter. He's getting star KO'd as Lucario gets a leadoff win for the Grand Army of the Republic. Gotta be 0 to 42 right now. Yamcha coming out right now. A missed forward smash right there from Yamcha. Able to get punched by the forward smash. Only the first hit landed though from this link. 16 to 72 as we see this Little Mac, 2 bars of meter so far. It's gonna be, he gets the up smash, 3 bars. 16 to 92. And we see a forward smash, no, forward tilt. Not able to KO the link unless he falls, comes back to the stage. So it's gonna be 16 to 111, up throw into up smash right here. Gonna put Little Mac halfway towards that KO meter. 37 to 122. With how highly damaged this link is, you probably want to save that KO meter for possibly the King Deity. And that's what he's gonna save it for. 3 bars away as Flavor City, a rookie, making his debut. This is actually his second game, but his home debut, and he's gonna get the KO against Yamcha. So no damage yet from Flavor City. Is Sub-Zero coming out right now for Miami. Gonna be 24 to 15 right now. Down throw, forward air. Do we see what's next? It's gonna be a forward tilt. 49 to 35. Flavor City is intended to be a replacement for Crouch, who left the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League at the conclusion of Season 4 with Edmonton. So it's going to be 49 to 44. We're going to see just the forward smash. No, it's going to be forward tilt. The axe. It's going to land on the Flavor City. Flavor City is still trying to come back onto the stage. He will make it back. 49 to 88. This is 4 versus 3 with Grand Army in the lead, by the way. 49 to 98, but this King Deity cannot handle this Belmont's projectiles. Gonna be 49 to 123. As up next, we're gonna see the King Deity. Up special from the Richter. Gonna be 49 to 138, and an up B attempt right here. Star damage, but still nothing quite yet. As this Richter only at 55%. Now we see a forward tilt, but the King Deity gets hit by the cross on its way back. Gotta be a miss right here, but oh no, he went for the up special. That was a bad miss right there from this King Deity. He likes to go on for those onstage up Bs. A taunt into the up air. Can he be getting damage now? He will not get the KO quite yet. 107 to 170 as we see up air, forward tilt, and this Richter, if he can't make it back on the stage, he is gonna fall short. So it's a 4 versus 2 scenario right now, but Lil Nas X able to get KO, so now it's going to be 3 versus 2, but now Vibin, who spent last season with the Dynamic Force, he's going to be coming out right now for this team. He was arguably one of the biggest draft slides in Squad Strike history. Gotta be 71 to 0 right now, as this Ganondorf fell deep in the second round to Dynamic Force's hands last offseason. Gotta be 86, 104 to 26, as now Grand Army. This is gonna be a 1 versus 3 scenario right now. Tim Drake makes his Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League debut, even if it's in the preseason, but he has a 1 versus 3 scenario for Miami. Gonna be 18 to 73. We're gonna see his Ganondorf. It's gonna be just up next, neutral air, 39, 59 to 73, as we see just the down throw, up air gonna miss, back air, Tim Drake already at 86%. We see the Ganondorf gets hit by the down air, 86 to 88, forward tilt, gonna make this 102 to 88. It's gonna be up next, off smash, not gonna land. We see the Doria from Vibin. The Grand Army of the Republic in their first preseason game in their new home. They're going to win it 5-2. Yep, a 5-2 victory for Grand Army of the Republic. 2 KOs from Flavor City, 2 KOs from Vibin. We see Lucario with that leadoff win. So no need for the previous Edmonton starters. Betterness, Ascent, members of that championship team from Season 3 with Edmonton. Of course, Betterness did not play in Season 4 with Edmonton, not even when the roster mishap happened, I believe. Essentially, Betterness got replaced with Shiori, and Shiori had a very strong first, I don't want to call it first season because Shiori was a rookie in Season 3 but didn't play any games, so more like Shiori, after being rested in the first season, had a pretty good sophomore season despite not actually having games in a rookie year. We'll see what Grand Army does now that Vibin. That could be a key piece. Flavor City, Lucario as a possible Leeya to replace the absence of Crouch. Of course, there's still many tools for them to play with. Doofinator, he's been a member of this team for the longest time. We've also had AI Sonic. Both of them, I believe, are in the top 10 or top 15 for all-time KOs. We'll see. More than likely, this team, I could definitely see Grand Army of the Republic running a 6-man rotation similar to Nova's. Like, hear me out. Lucario with the leadoff, then you're rotating between Flavor City, Vibin, Betterness, Ascent, AI Sonic, Dufinator, Shiori. You have a whole bunch of options to run and play with. So heck, you can even get some trade capital by trading one of them away to some other team that needs a starter. So we'll see if any of these amiibo are on the move from Grand Army of the Republic, as they have a bunch of house money in their first season with a new name. As for Miami, Vengeance, Leadoff Loss, Yamcha, Lil Nas X, the only amiibo to get KOs. Sub-Zero did not get a KO, but went back and forth with Flavor City. Tim Drake did not produce anything in his first ever Squad Strike game. Let's get that screenshot real quick. And when we come back from this, we're going to see the Time Zone Squad at the Cinnamon Splitters. That game will start shortly in a couple of minutes.
Squad strike. Blast. Pokemon Trainer.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the Time Zone Squad versus the Cinnamon Splitters. So, after SD Merchant had self-destructed, the Time Zone Squad opted to release SD Merchant. They signed Nightmare Virus onto the roster to replace SD Merchant, and we're also going to see the Time Zone Squad debut of Sidon. So Sidon, Nightmare Virus, new acquisitions for this team. We're going to see them in the 3 and 4 slots. The roster for the Time Zone Squad today is going to be Abby, Aegislash, Sidon, Nightmare Virus, and Yo! Side B. As for the Cinnamon Splitters, we're going to see Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Sailor Moon, and Wetstick. Let's get started. Alright, we have a Mii Sword Fighter duo for the leadoff. It's going to be Abby versus Mr. Ninja. We'll see which Mii Sword Fighter wins, whether it's going to be the long-tenured veteran in Mr. Ninja or the rookie in Abby. Alright, and the first damage down B clanking is going to be trade in damage. Abby already at 31%, so that's going to be the first damage of this match in the Mii Sword Fighter Ditto. So it's going to be 31 to 11 right now. Up throw, we don't see an up air from Abby, going to be 37. 37 each right now. We see down B from Mr. Ninja, 51 to 37. Abby comes back onto the stage, going to be up tilt into up air from Mr. Ninja, 80 to 45. We're going to see up next, up smash missing from Abby, but out of parry, down smash from Abby into the down B, going to make this 80 to 78. We see up next, going to be down B getting parried, down smash from Mr. Ninja. Abby, she will be able to come back onto the stage. Up B from Mr. Ninja, come back towards the middle of the stage. Not sure if that was the right move or not, as we see forward tilt, no down smash from Mr. Ninja. 116 to 78 is going to be forward tilt. Abby off stage once again at 133%. She will be able to come back onto the stage, and it's going to be a down smash from Abby. 136 to 96. Mr. Ninja able to come back onto the stage after that down smash. We're going to see up next forward tilt. Mr. Ninja off stage again. 136 to 112. It's going to be a backdoor once more from Abby. 136 to 123. Mr. Ninja back onto the stage as we see going to be down smash the other direction from Abby. 139 to 158 to 135 is Mr. Ninja able to come back on. We're going to see up next Miss Down B and a down smash from Mr. Ninja. He's going to get this lead off win, and now Aegis Slash going to be able to face off against this critically damaged Mii Sword Fighter. 21, 34 to 135, and never mind, Mr. Ninja has 2 KOs so far as Sidon going to be coming out right now for the Time Zone Squad, making his debut with the team. Immediate revenge KO, but now this is a 4 vs 3 scenario as Cloud Jr. coming out right now for the Cinnabon Splitters. Forward smash from Sidon. So we have Luckman versus Luckman Amiibo. Gonna be 31 to 38. We see the side B. We're gonna see forward smash 31 to 58 as the Cloud almost has the limit break available. 31 to 58, 44 to 58. We see the forward tilt. Gonna make this 44 to 73. But that's gonna be 2 KOs from Sidon in his Time Zone Squad debut. Amazon Lily coming out right now for the Splitters. Gonna be 71 to 0 right now. We're gonna see up next down air. It's gonna be interrupting the up smash from this Pyra. It's 76 to 25, 91 to 25. Up next, we're gonna see just the forward tilt. No forward tilt actually. 100 to 28. Forward smash gonna make this 150. Mithra out right now. Forward smash in the opposite direction. Gonna put Amazon Lily at 70%. Gonna be down smash getting shielded. Down tilt in the neutral beat from the Mithra. Hyra is back out right now. And we see down air interrupting another up smash. And that's gonna be 3 KOs from Sidon in his Time Zone Squad debut. Sailor Moon, the rookie. Revenge KO gonna make this 2 vs 2. But now Nightmare Virus gonna be coming for the Time Zone Squad. He spent some previous time with the Time Zone Squad in Season 3, I believe, but it's going to be 13, 32, 40, 13 to 52 right now, so we're going to see just this Piranha Plant and this Zelda going back and forth. Actually, I'm going to swallow those words because right now it's going to be 42, never mind, 67 to 83. So Nightmare Virus versus Sailor Moon, you're going to see a missed forward smash into a forward smash from the plant now, 6-7 to 108 as the Poison Cloud gets a small bit of chip damage, forward tilt, spike ball, and that's going to be a 6-7 KO from Nightmare Virus. 76 to 0 right now as Wet Stick has a 1 vs 2 scenario for the Cinnabon Splitters. It's going to be up smash after the up smash, neutral air. 76 to 30 is we're going to see up next. That's a full Poison Cloud available of Nightmare Virus. He will not survive it. So it's going to come down to the last Amiibo between Side B, who has a Charizard lead, and Wet Stick. Do we see another flavors here? We will. It's going to connect, and that will KO the Time Zone Squad. It's going to win this game 5 to 4. Alright. Another close win for the Time Zone Squad in this preseason. Mr. Ninja had 2 KOs as a leadoff, but Sidon is able to bring it back with a 3 KO performance. We see Nightmare Virus, Side B with KOs. On the other side, Sailor Moon, Wet Stick, they get KOs. That's going to make this a 5 to 4 victory as Sidon. This is exactly what the Time Zone Squad needs if they want to finally win a playoff game in their franchise history. The Time Zone Squad has only made it to the playoffs twice in their franchise history in these 4 seasons, but they have not won even a single game, being swept both times by the Ditto Burritos in Season 1 and Season 4. And this was with the Time Zone Squad having first round buys in those playoff appearances too. Alright. So, coming up next, we're going to have 3 games remaining, but first, a water break. So, folks, go get some water real quick. We'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes, so go get water, go get food, drink, snacks, entertainment, all that. I gotta get a little more water real quick. But the last 3 games after this, we're gonna see Your Worst Nightmare versus the Chaos Corp, the Ditto Burritos versus Green Bay, and to close out the night, Amiibo Engage at the Natsuki Lovers. Those 3 games will happen in a couple of minutes when we come back from a small intermission. But first, let's load that next game real quick, next stage. So after this, we're going to be on the Great Cave Offensive Omega Form, where we'll have your worst nightmare at the Chaos Corp. The Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will resume shortly in a couple of minutes. Enjoy this water break.
Sephiroth. Corona Blast. Enderman. Ryu.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be game number 9 of Preseason Round 2 as we have your worst nightmare at the Chaos Corp. So, it's going to be Eden, TBD, Joseph Zill, Zerby, and Bap Bap for your worst nightmare as they go to the Chaos Corp home stage, Great Cave Offensive, Omega Form, where they face Knapsack, Hero Sword, Nemesis, Vespertine, and Nachos. Your worst nightmare. They have TBD playing today, they have Zerby playing today, they're starting capable Amiibo, but their actual starters are not playing tonight. So the actual starters for this team would normally be the likes of Shion, Rice, Colonist, King Raru, Chroma as well. So this could be one of those teams that possibly goes in the rotation idea as rosters start to get more and more stacked, especially some of the older legacy rosters. Alright. So Eden, Knapsack, they're going to be your leadoffs. Let's get started. Also, this is a reminder that the Olimar, Crunchy's Olimar Colonist was the second best leadoff in the Western Conference last season. I think 3rd or 4th best overall in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So more than likely, unless Eden absolutely pops off, it'll probably be Colonist as a starting leadoff for your worst nightmare. But who knows, maybe Eden stays with the team as backup or even as trade capital. Alright, let's begin. And one trend we have noticed a bunch thanks to because of the Olimars from last season, we have way more Olimars starting as leadoffs this season. So it's going to be 27, 36 to 29, 36 to 48. That's the Eden, jab, jab, jab. 36 to 58, that's the Sephiroth. Going to be a 4th throw. 36 to 66 as we see up air. 45 to 66, jab, jab, jab again. 45 to 75, it's going to be side B, side B. It's going to be 58 to 84. It's going to be up smash. 69 to 84, up smash again. 87 to 84. The Sephiroth has the wing active, try to go for that snap, but does not get the snap. 95 each right now. We're going to see a back throw from the Sephiroth, Knapsack off stage, and a forward tilt. That's going to be a leadoff win for Eden in this match. He's at 95%, has the wing, and he will get KO'd by Hero Sword. 4 versus 4. TBD spent his first 4 seasons with the Diddle Burritos. Sorry, not the Diddle Burritos, Dynamic Divorce. But he's off stage already, 44%. Some Amiibo might have been KO'd right there. That could have been the 0 to death depending on the Amiibo, but not for Piranha Plant because of his great recovery. What we were saying before that is he spent the first 4 seasons of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League with the Dynamic Divorce, won 1 championship with them back in Season 1. It's going to be 76 to 32. He was a constant rotation starter for this team, but it's going to be 76 to 83. As we see, bounce. No projectiles will be able to land onto this hero. They will all be reflected. So that Spike Ball not able to work for a little bit from this Piranha Plant, and he knows it. That's why he tried going off stage right there. 93, 107 to 102. But a back air interrupting what could have been a side B from the hero. That's going to be the KO from TBD, but now Nemesis coming right out, and we're going to see just Nemesis. He tried to go off stage against the Piranha Plant, not sure why. Got to be down air attempted right there, does not land. 124 to 26. We see off smash, Nemesis at 43, 55. That Spike Ball doesn't need to worry about the bounce anymore because the hero is gone. 124 to 78 as we see Nemesis, 4 tilt, but he is critically damaged as Joseph Zill, the opposing Ganondorf, coming out right now. It's going to be 0, 134 after the down air. And we see off smash right here. It's going to be 3 versus 2. Vespertine, Penguhr Zelda coming out right now. It's going to be 24 to 8. As we see Zelda putting Joseph at 45%. It's going to be down air. It's going to be up throw. No up smash gets interrupted by the downer from the Zelda. Forward smash. Joseph Zill off stage. And she is going to go for that dunk. It's going to be 2 versus 2 now. Zerby off stage. It's going to be actually still on the stage, actually. It's 13 to 53. As up next, we are going to see just the neutral air from the Zelda. 25 to 53. A missed up smash is going to get punished right here. Down throw into neutral air. 48 to 6-7. So Vespertine at 6-7, what is she going to do? She's going to allow this Enderman to mine iron tools. It's 48 to 103. The Enderman mines a little more. He is mining. No signs of gold yet. 64. And that up smash will be a KO. Enderman, he is not going to take this opportunity to mine as Nachos has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Chaos Corp. It's going to be 4 throw. 96 to 0 as Zerby, he is going to get hit by the Gordo. He's still off stage, and he gets hit by the forward air. It's going to be down to the last Amiibo, Bat Batch versus Nachos. So it's going to be 13 to 27, as we're going to see a side B, the Gordo, the Ryu, and he is going to get hit. No, he does not get hit by the second Gordo. It's going to be forward tilt, Bap Bap. He is struggling off stage, 62 to 27. He gets hit by forward tilt, and he will get hit by something else. He's still trying to come back on. He's at 74% right now. Can Nachos make the 1 versus 2 comeback? 80 to 27, as now the Ryu is far behind, but the Fire Hadouken able to bring it back. It's 87 to 42. With that reflection from the Gordo, 94, 114, 115 to 42, as we see forward tilt getting shielded, forward tilt getting parried again. This one will land though, 122 to 42. The Gordo getting spit out will not land on Bap Bap, as we see the Ryu. That's gonna be a spit out Gordo, and that will be 2 KOs from Nachos as the Chaos Corp. They're gonna win this game 5 to 4. All right. So this game was going to be beautiful back and forth action, but then Nachos turned the steering wheel around at the last moment to get this win for the Chaos Corp. A 5-4 victory between Joseph and Nightmare's teams. Alright, your worst nightmare. Of course, these are mainly the bench Amiibo, but they're trying to make it back into the finals. They lost to the finals to the Novas this season. We'll see what they can do. Their roster is more or less the same amongst their starters. We still have Colonist, King Raru, Rice, Shion, Chroma, all still here on this team. So we will see what happens with your worst nightmare. That's one of the benefits of there being only one expansion team and lots of teams folding, because there was a bunch of talent that just stayed with their teams, as Mid-Class Nation was only choosing one from each team. Alright. So, with all that said, let's get that screenshot real quick. 2 games remain as we have the Ditto Burritos at Green Bay. Alright, Ditto Burritos at Green Bay, so we're going to head over to Lylat Cruz, Battlefield Form. Let's 5 versus 5. Let's get that brain rot on real quick here in the middle. This is something I've been wanting to do. Just a reminder, during the actual regular season, I think we want to replace the images, the graphics with probably a graphic of like the standing, stats, all that. It will be updated between streams. I'm planning to do at least 3 streams a week with the Squad Track Middle Draft League, so this will definitely be like a 2-month-long project. I don't think we're going to finish this season until April, so a little heads up. This is going to be one of the more longer running seasons, all that, even though we have less teams, but we did expand from 16 to 18 games, plus 6 in the preseason. My schedule goal right now, as let's actually load the roster for the Ditto Burritos real quick. Let's see, meant to do something on the weekend, but things popped up, and then things didn't, and then it's just, it was yes, no, no, and yes, and no. Let's see. Friday night is a bit of a question mark depending on what happens. Dabuffalo's Banjo-Kazooie do I do. I will not be streaming tomorrow night because I might be waiting for something, that plus homework and projects. Let me find Dabuffalo's Banjo-Kazooie real quick. Wednesday night for sure, we will be live streaming on Wednesday night. So Wednesday night, that's going to be a definite, most certain yes for a live stream. Thursday night, probably not Thursday night. Friday night, maybe. Saturday night, definitely. Sunday night, most certainly. There is no more football anymore. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks, by the way. Super Bowl champions of Super Bowl 60. That is their 2nd Super Bowl in franchise history. The last being Super Bowl, I think, 48 or 47 back in 2013. I think it was 48. Alright, but there's Did I Do. Let's bring in John Peckman real quick. Yeah, I can't exactly yap while loading Amiibo. This is why I turn off the mic when I load Amiibo. But Cicada Steve Memories, gotta be the next Amiibo after John Peckman, so let's find him real quick. My goal is probably to start, let's see. Let me do math. 3, 4, 5. I think if my math aligns up, we'll be getting started with the regular season next week. And I want to have a more consistent schedule, all that, with evenings. And then I'll be starting a new job soon. This new job has like a bunch of evening shifts. I'll probably be doing all that. So evening shifts, that means I'll most likely probably doing more afternoon live streams. So for those of you who live in Europe, y'all will probably be getting more friendly streams. For those of you who like got school and stuff or work during the day, y'all might not be able to watch me live as often anymore this season. Well, I'll still be live streaming, but it will be a time that might not be as convenient for those of you living in the United States, Canada, Mexico, the rest of North and South Americas. Just the guys, Violet is going to be the 5th Amiibo, so here comes Bleh for this team. And that's going to be the Ditto Burritos roster. They are trying to find some sort of way to recover with the absence of Tilted. So, on the other side of things, we're going to have Green Bay. So let's bring Green Bay's roster real quick. Lucille's pro plant Acorno, who has not gotten that much action since season number 2. She's getting her second consecutive preseason game. So let's bring her in real quick. Acorno as a leadoff. A bit of a weird decision, but we'll see how she does against Ditto. Ditto had an off season for the Ditto Burritos. Hopefully he can bounce back to form the Hall of Fame trajectory that he most likely will. White Cheese is Link, going to be up second. So where is he? He is going to be White Cheese Link. Alright. Dabuffalo's Mennonite. Hola, amigo. Let's find him real quick. Dabuffalo Mennonite. He is a rookie selected by Green Bay. Green Bay had 4 draft picks, but they only used 3 this offseason. They got 1 because the first round pick in season 4 had to be removed, and they got a second because I think the second was because they lost. Oh yeah, that's right, because they lost Lasagna. Lasagna is no longer on the team. That was Very Doggish Mario because of some other related bands, unrelated to the current bands. There's 2 different types of bands. All right, Jim's Young Link, Young Thug, still here on this draft league. Here he is. And finally, Panger's King Deity Chuck E. Cheese, the last amiibo for Green Bay. Let's find him real quick. Panger, Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, I believe, has been with this roster since they were the Starbreakers back in season 2, if I'm not mistaken. But let's load Chuck E. Cheese. And alright, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We have the Ditto Burritos versus Green Bay for the second and last game of the night. Let's get rid of the brain rot, and let's have this game started. Ditto, Did I Do, John Pickman, Memories, and Bleh versus Acorno, Quadruple X, Hola Amigo, Young Thug, and Chuck E. Cheese. Let's get started. Alright. Ditto versus Acorno are going to be your leadoffs, so let's get the buttons pressed and begin. 2 games left.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, the Grand Army of the Republic, when choosing a new stage, they did file a request to possibly co-share the stage with Green Bay, but Green Bay did not respond to that request. That is why the Grand Army of the Republic is playing at the Nova's old venue of 4-side Battlefield Forum. So Green Bay still has this stage exclusively from all the way back when they were the Starbreakers in Season 2. That was back when they were managed by Michaela, but her resignment in the middle of Season 3. 20 to 102, as we're going to see Side B and Ditto with that leadoff win against Acorno. He's only taking 29%, by the way, 47, so it's going to be 47 to 10 right now. We're going to see up next, going to be just down air. After that, it's going to be just down special, 47 to 27, as we see, going to be up smash right there from that Link. Down air afterwards, 84 to 27, as we're going to see the Link. It's going to be down air. After the down air, we see up smash from this Link. It's going to be Ditto at 102. He is still alive for now. Down throw, up air, 102 to 61. We see Ditto walking straight into a bomb. Going to be 110 to 61. We see the down air right there. Going to make this 110 to 69. This could possibly be an opportunity for a second KO if Ditto plays this smartly. And he will get hit by the up smash and he will be KO'd. Did I do? Dabuffalo's Banjo coming out right now for the Ditto Burritos. It's going to be 15 to 69, 19 to 87 as this Link is going to be a down throw right here into the Banjo just run. 19 to 97, down tilt, that's going to hit, and it's going to be 19 to 104, 29 to 104. We're going to see forward smash, and did I do with that KO? Hola, amigo. Dabuffalo's Mennonite coming out right now, so it's going to be, yes, this is Dabuffalo's Mennonite. 59 to 0 right now is the Mennonite off stage, and this Banjo, he is going to be too far. I don't know why he didn't go for the side B afterwards. I think maybe he was too low for the side B, but John Pickman coming out right now for the Ditto Burritos. 1AM's All-Mar Amiibo, who got a few starts last season. Gonna be 40 to 0 right now, 40 to 29, as this is 3 versus 3. Side B, gonna make this 40 to 34, 53 to 34, and the Mennonite forward air. All-Mar off stage, he should be able to come back on, but we'll see neutral air again. Will his All-Mar be able to make it back? It's gonna be back air this time. John Pickman, can he make it back? He will make it back onto the stage. So it's gonna be 76 to 60 as John Pickman also trying to go off stage. We have some off stage shenanigans happening right now between John Pickman and Hola Amigo. 76 to 73 as we see The correct Pikmin order is going to be, no, it's a forward smash from this Meta Knight. John Pikmin is off stage. There is a white and a yellow Pikmin. They both get KO'd by that Meta Knight, but it's going to be 98 to 126 after everything is said and done. John Pikmin off stage, 107 to 126. Neutral air, teched. He has a purple Pikmin available. He wants to use it, and he will use it for a forward smash. John Pikmin with a KO, but immediately gets hit by Young Thug. It is 3 versus 2 with the Ditto Burritos in the lead. Right now, John Pikmin just wants to get some extra chip damage onto this Young Link, and it's going to be a forward smash from Young Link, so only 11% will be dealt. Cicadas, Steve, Memories coming out right now for the Ditto Burritos. It's going to be 2 to 30 as we see off smash into just mining and mining. It's going to be 2. 11 to 51 off stage. Young Link able to get some damage. 26 to 51. There's a block in place, able to block the boomerang. And the Young Link off stage, but there's a bomb. Young Link gets hit by the bomb. It is 26 to 83, and he falls short. I don't know what caused the Young Link to fall short, but Chuck E. Cheese has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Green Bay. We're going to have to watch the replay for that in the future, but it's going to be 60. A parry right here, going to make this 60 to 41, 60 to 58, as this Alex currently has stone tools available, 60 to 76, 66 to 76. We're going to see just the King Dedede trying to apply pressure with the Gordo, but it's going to be, oh, big massive damage right there. Chuck E. Cheese at 121, and it's up smash. Not able to KO quite yet, but there's a bomb on the ledge. Can Chuck E. Cheese get away from the bomb? He will get hit by the forward smash instead, and the Ditto Burritos. They're going to win this game 5 to 3. Alright, so it's a 5 to 3 victory for the Ditto Burritos over Green Bay. We see Ditto with a KO. Did I do? John Pikmin with KOs. This was going to be some beautiful back and forth action, but then Memories pulled ahead and got not 1, but 2 KOs for the Ditto Brewers for this to be a 5 to 3 victory. We will not see Blair quite yet, so let's see. One game remains for tonight's broadcast, folks. Let's head straight there as we're going to see Amiibo Engage versus the Natsuki Lovers, formerly known as Red Plus Blue. So, the Natsuki Lovers, they have a new stage this season, I believe. Let me try to remember what it is for a second. It's Cloud Sea of Alrest Omega Form. So they are no longer on Midgar because Dynamic Divorce folded, because Red Plus Blue rebranded to Natsuki Lovers. We do not have any games on any Final Fantasy stages this season. So, no Midgar, no Northern Cave. I'm going to miss the Final Fantasy music this season, but we'll deal with it. If somebody joins in Season 6 as an expansion of franchise, please, let's bring back Final Fantasy. But alright, Cloud Sea of Alrest. We finally get that Xenoblade music. 5 versus 5. It's a little bit of a trade-off, but we finally get that Xenoblade music in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For our final game of the night, let's find Amiibo Engage first. Psylocke, Holy Wars' Bayonetta. As 4 of the 5 Amiibo starting for this team tonight is going to be trained by Holy Wars herself. So let's find Holy Wars. Going to be the Bayonetta Psylocke. Where is she? Here she is, and she is coming in now. Then, slot number 2. He was listed to the All-Star game last season. This is going to be Holy Wars' Dr. Mario, Dr. Crockpot, as soon as we can find him. We'll see if he can get another not Hall of Fame, but All-Star appearance next season. But a strong, dominant rookie season from the Dr. Mario. Here he is. Slot number 3. This is going to be the first round rookie from Amiibo Engage this season. This is a Marth Amiibo by the name of Walmart. He had a pretty solid performance last game in preseason round 1, but we'll see what he can do in this next match as soon as I can find him. Walmart, come on down to the Price is Right. Then, this is the only Amiibo on this team which is not trained by Holy Wars. This is actually a change in the Byleth acquisition. A rookie acquired because of the off-season waivers, because originally we only had 2 teams fold before the draft, then we had folded 2 teams after the draft, and then the bans happened causing another 2 teams to fold. Weird, complicated stuff. Actually, it was 5 teams. Sorry, it was a 1-2-2. But because of everything, we had rookies on the waiver wire before they even played a single game. So even though this Byleth right here was drafted by a different team, Soy Sauce's Byleth Mercury is a member of Amiibo Engage. We'll see how she can do, as she is here as a potential upgrade from Raikou, who remains a free agent, by the way. If you need a Byleth, get Raikou as soon as you can, because somebody will pick up Raikou sooner or later. The final Amiibo is going to be another Holy Wars Amiibo. He was also a solid starter last season for Amiibo Engage. This is going to be right wing. So we're not going to see Doodlebob today. Doodlebob will probably wait until the regular season for Doodlebob to appear. The bench also features Klein, Zelkov, and Jacob. Jacob, he was one of the leadoffs of all time. That's all I'm going to say. He was one of the leadoffs of all time in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. He most certainly played leadoff. Alright, Mario Dudes, Olimar, Fred. Let's find Fred real quick. He's going to be the leadoff for the Natsuki Lovers, formerly known as Red Plus Blue. One of a few teams to rebrand this offseason. So let's bring Fred, and here he is. Alright, after Fred, we're going to see Lore, W Lore, Pangers, Meta Knight Amiibo. So where is Lore? We're going to find him. I believe Lore led this team in KOs last season, if I'm not mistaken. This team suffered one of the longest losing streaks in Squad Track history. It might be tied with the boys from Season 1, but don't quote me on that. I need to double check which streak was longer. But just absolute disaster of a season last year from Red Plus Blue. We'll see how they do with the new rebranding as the Natsuki Lovers. But Soy Sauce's Pyramithra Doomed Yuri, rookie last season. We're going to see her in slot number 3. Slot 4, it's going to be Duke Fizzle's Pokemon Trainer Dumas. This is an Ivysaur leading Pokemon Trainer. So let's find Dumas real quick, as I have scored all the way too far in the alphabet. Duke Fizzle Pokemon Trainer. Alright, then in the 5th and final slot, it's going to be Soy Sauce's Lucas Depression, another rookie in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. Where is Depression? We're going to try to find Depression today, if we can find that Depression. And here is the Depression. Yay! Yippee! Woohoo! So that does mean Power, Hassan, they're on the bench. Bloxer's on the bench, and rookie Laser Zero is also on the bench too. We won't see them tonight. Maybe we might see them later in preseason. Who knows? But let's get started with here. We are still on full screen mode. We did not do brain rot. Here, I'll show the brain rot for like 5 seconds. Alright, no more brain rot for you. Let's get started. Psylocke, Dr. Crockpot, Walmart, Mercury, and Roitwing versus Fred, Lore, Doomed Yuri, Dumas, and Depression. The final game of the night. Amiibo Engage versus the Natsuki Lovers. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those A buttons one more time. Psylocke versus Fred are your leadoffs, but for the first time in Squad Track Amiibo Draft League history, we will be playing on a Xenoblade stage. Cloud Sea of Alrest is the home stage of the Natsuki Lovers after relocating from Northern Cave, my apologies. 44, 46, 48 already as Psylocke taking some big damage from this Pikmin, but it's going to be the combo right here. She takes the wrong direction. 48 to 49. It's going to be 49, 57 to 49. We're going to see 75 to 50 right now as we see Fred taking big damage. No, dealing damage against his Bayonetta. It's going to be jab, jab, jab right here. 89 to 64. We see Fred trying to come back onto the stage. He has a yellow Pikmin, a blue one. Down smash will not land right here from the Bayonetta. We're going to see up next just jab, 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 getting shielded. No, the last few hits do land. It's 100 to 73 right now. So it's going to be up next, side B, not going to land quite yet. 112 to 73 as we see down smash. That will land. Fred off stage, and we see up tilt into back air. 112 to 117. It's going to be 112, 122 to 117 right now as we're going to see Psylocke in the air. She's taking damage from the blue Pikmin right now. It's going to be a back throw from Fred. It's 140 to 117. The Bayonetta misses the down smash, gets KO'd with a forward smash. It's going to be Dr. Crockpot. He has an easy opportunity right here. Down special to come back onto the stage. 0 to 142. It's going to be down tilt. It's going to be forward smash. And Dr. Crockpot able to even things up. But now Lore, a strong offstage Amiibo, able to come out. Let's see if we can get something right here. He won't quite yet. It's going to be 29 to 0 right now. Side B going to make this 41 to 0. Lore remains on damage. It's going to be forward throw. It's going to be, what will he do? It's going to be 61 to 11. I don't know why Dr. Crockpot would go off stage in that scenario right there, but he's going to go off stage again, and he will be able to come back on. And oh, it worked. It worked going off stage. He is able to go off stage against Lore, beating him in his own game. So it's going to be 77 to 7 as Doomed Yuri coming out for the Natsuki Lovers. It is 94 to 7, but the up smash will be able to KO, so Dr. Crockpot falls to Doomed Yuri. It's Walmart coming out right now for Amiibo Engage, taking damage already from Doomed Yuri. It's going to be jab, jab, jab from Doomed Yuri. 34 to 7. Doomed Yuri could possibly be slated for a breakout season in Season 2 of her career. We'll see what she can do. 61 is 76 to 16. As we see another side B from Doomed Yuri. Walmart taking big, massive damage from Doomed Yuri. It is 108 to 16. That's the 4th side B in a row. Can it be a 5th? We will not see a 5th side B as Walmart back onto the stage, but critically damaged, and now not quite the KO quite yet. That gets parried right there. Jab, jab, jab. 141 to 38. Walmart coming back onto the stage. Mithra is out right now for Doomed Yuri, so we're going to see Off Smash and Doomed Yuri. 1 KO with Pyra, 1 KO with Mithra, and now Mercury coming out to face the Doomed Yuri. It's going to be side B. 0 to 73. Down tilt into Up Smash. No, gets interrupted. 28. It's going to be 44 to 86. Down smash. Mercury off stage. It's going to be able to come back onto the stage. It's going to be back throw right here. 57 to 97 as Doomed Yuri back into the stage. Jab, jab, jab. 6-7 to 97. It's going to be back throw right here as Mercury at 6-7. Going to be waiting for Pyra to come back on out of parry. Up smash misses. Side B. Going to make this 86 to 108. We see a side B that was not going to land this time as we have Up smash. Doomed Yuri has 3 KOs in this preseason game. Roy's winning. Has a 1 versus 3 scenario right now. It's going to be 14 to 116. Jab, jab, jab again. 29 to 116. And we see Up special right here. Roy win at 51. Could Doomed Yuri have a 4 KO performance loading? It's going to be no. 3 KOs only as Dumas coming out right now. This is an Ivysaur lead, and this could be scary in this situation as right wing already at 84% because he's just 1 hit away from bringing out the Charizard. And now Charizard is out. It's going to be 98 to 34. We're going to see Charizard with the forward tilt. 106 to 34. Forward tilt, and Squirtle comes out. This could be the break that right wing needs. It's going to be 111 to 56. Dumas, side B, that's going to land, and that's going to be a KO right there as the Natsuki lovers in their home debut. They're going to win this game 5-3. But the most important part of this win was not 1, not 2, but 3 KOs from Doomed Yuri. Yes, the game was rigged in favor of Doomed Yuri. I'm sorry, it's not my fault you don't have an amiibo on your team called Doomed Yaoi, or I would have rigged it the other way. That's it, that's it. You better bring Doomed Yaoi into Season 6. Alright, but Dr. Crockbot does get 2 KOs in this game, including beating Lore at his own game. So let's not forget about that too. That was another highlight-worthy moment in this game at Doomed Yuri. 3 KOs. Could Doomed Yuri be slated for a breakout season in her sophomore season? Dumas, game-winning KO. Depression need not appear for the Natsuki lovers, as this was the final game of the night. Alright. We'll get those screenshots posted on the Discord. That's what I always say, but I never do post them on the Discord. I am a little exhausted right now because I forgot to turn on the fan in my room. So it is like hot here, and I'm drinking room temperature water because my voice. Mercury not getting the KO on Doomed Yuri was a bit of a surprise, especially with some of the missed opportunities that Mercury had against Doomed Yuri to shut her down with only 2 KOs. I wonder how the game goes in that direction, or if it's still too much momentum from Doomed Yuri. But we'll see. It's only the preseason, so it's not panic time quite yet. That plus Amiibo engaged. It didn't use all of their starters. Doodlebob did not play today. He is on rest right now for a part of this preseason. Alright. So, round 3 of the preseason will not be tonight. No, don't worry. I gotta go to bed, all that. But round 3 of the preseason, we are gonna see on most likely Wednesday nights. That's gonna be February 11th, 2 nights from now. The schedule for preseason round 3 is the Critical Crashers at Toronto, 456 Squadron at Carbon Show's team, Grand Army of the Republic at Detroit, Cinnabon Splitters at Mid-Class Nation, Chaos Corp at Buffalo, Green Bay at Miami, Natsuki Lovers at the Novas, the Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at the Times of Squad, Boston at the Ditto Burritos, JG Wentworth at Amiibo Engage, and a closeout tonight, Ottawa versus Your Worst Nightmare. That is your planned schedule for preseason round number 3. After that, we will be halfway done with the preseason. Honestly, I'll probably shrink the preseason down to 4 games next season. We'll see. Keep the regular season at 18, but still. That's it for tonight. Preseason round 3 in 2 days from now. Depending on what happens, preseason round 4 will either be Friday night or Saturday night, with Sunday night also being a planned live stream night. More than likely, because of how my schedule is right now, my live stream schedule will most likely be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's going to be the most likely, most available dates of Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Unless I really feel like going to like a TCG local on Wednesday night, it all depends. So, alright. With everything said, everything done, y'all have a nice one. We'll see you in 2 nights from now with preseason round 3 of the Squad Check Amiibo Draft League season number 5. I don't have an exit screen, so it's gonna be it for now, but we'll see you in about 48 hours. Thank you, and y'all have a nice night.